What's up, guys? It's your boy Real, and coming at y'all with the 5 a.m. video. Just, ranting about life. It's just how it is when you're a young person. And, I just want to talk about, I'm probably going to talk about another topic here in like a couple of hours when I'm like fully up and all that shit. But I just want to talk about a little bit of things, maybe to get some stuff off my chest. Hopefully this video can be pushed out to anyone that's going through similar shit. So I'm just, coming to the conclusion, every day is just, it's not like I'm saying it sucks, or it's just, you realize, man, the more you get older, the less happier you get about things, the less you feel for things, and it really sucks because, me, I've been explaining multiple times. I've went, you know what I'm saying? I've dealt with bullshit in my life, and I just felt like no one really gave a fuck about that. No one really cared about anything I went through. And they just, it's like everyone just, everyone that I meet, everyone that I see, or, it just, I get scared, like, my life, even though a lot of people go through trauma, and a lot of people go through things, it's like, no one will ever understand, just how I feel about myself and how my brain makes me feel like, not guilt or anything, just feels like worry. Like, I just feel like nothing that I do is good enough. And when I go to sleep at night and stuff, that's sometimes the only times I'm like assured that I'm alright or I'm good, It's like a lot of things I came to the realization. Sometimes it's just, we're just having a struggle. We're having to, like, make this into pretty much like our reality, because we don't know what could happen in the future. You could be struggling now, you could be feeling like that you're hopeless, there's no way of like thinking anymore, you're just somebody that, it's just a fucking nobody. And when you get older, guys, that's life, like if you don't have the friend groups anymore, ain't nobody care about you. You don't got the car, and you're not always out doing stuff, trying to see what's up or what people are doing. Ain't nobody give a fuck about you. It's really sad out here because it was never like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could still go out and mess or find people or, see people. You would be able to go out and actually, like, it's like everything's so expensive now. It's like, why would you go out? But then it's like, y'all would go out, but you have to have a certain, like, group. And it's like, it's crazy, bro. It's like, anyone that's independent or solo, trying to make moves or do anything, is, like I've been saying, bro, it's like some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that shit, bro. Like right now, like when I wake up and it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, I get so calm now. I get so peaceful because it's like I know nothing is happening, especially in this shitty ass town. Nothing's going on. There ain't shit happening. it's dark. I mean, it's peaceful. That's what I came to realize is like one thing that I do like about this change though in my life is I understand the peaceful moments more. Like whenever it's dark and it's not like, no noise or there ain't nobody really doing shit. It's peaceful. Even if you're in a shitty neighborhood or you live in a shitty town or a shitty state, it's like there's peace, There's always something where I look at, I'm like, yeah, at least it's nice. Like, that's where I get these ideas from because I'm just staring up at the wall and it's just dark and I'm like, shit, this is beautiful, just to enjoy silence, the dark in the room and stuff, and it feels good. And it's really just me rambling on this video. I know y'all probably don't even care because, again, it's a nigga with an AC blowing, blasting, recording his problems. I doubt anybody would give a fuck. And the lighting in the room is not good, so you can't see nothing. So I'm recording it for no reason. But I really can't do anything about it because anytime I try to post gameplay or have a gameplay or do it like a commentary like that, it's like, it's weird. Like, it won't play my voice. Like, I have to download another app where I have to do something of that matter to be able to play my goddamn voice, which is so fucking annoying. But if any of you guys are struggling or you're going through anything, just keep your head up and make sure you stay positive, you stay good. Just make sure, don't ever fall for temptation. Cut beating your dick. Cut letting yourself get satisfied by little things that don't matter to you. You know what I'm saying? And remember, not everybody is there for you, man. Not everybody is going to, be a shoulder to cry on. Not everybody is like, there for you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And I come to the realization all the time. It's like some nigga like me, I was born to be alone. I was born to be solo. I was born to just understand, like, life in itself, but also grow. It's not just you're like, I know I'm alone, and then you're sad. Like, no, it's okay to be alone. That's number one. That's the thing that you gotta realize. Number two is understanding the improvements of being alone. The working out and building your muscle, not caring about people's opinions and shit. Like, that's the part about improving and being alone and by yourself and trying to enjoy yourself being alone and all that shit. It's like, there is no other way of actually being able to cope with anything, you know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as cope. That's why it's called that, because it's temporary and it's something that just makes you feel good. A lot of people will realize, especially anyone that likes to do emotional stuff to people and all that stuff, because I was in the same boat. I used to try to fuck with people's emotions and try to make people mad or make people just be like, you know what I'm saying? But that was just because, like, I was going through shit. I felt like I didn't have anybody, and I still do. But it's like every day I just come to the conclusion that all you really can do, man, is just sit back and relax and just let the boat go. Let the boat go to where it needs to go, because that's the only reason sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that can put you in a better position in life. If you just let the boat go, let the boat sail off to the sunset and see where it takes you. Because I'm realizing the more you care, the more you try, the more you sit there and you feel like everything is going to be what you think, or whatever the case is, the more that we're probably not gonna be able to live life the way we truly want to. And someone like me, I'm not I know I'm not an evil person. I know I'm not bad. I know I'm not negative. Hold on, let me sit up real quick because I was laying down. Um, I know I'm not negative. I know I have passion for things. I know I feel for people. I feel people's problems and struggles. I feel all that. So, someone like me, I know my purpose in life, is to be there for people. And if anyone, wants to talk, anyone wants to share their problems, anyone wants to give out anything that makes them like feel down about life, I realize I'm someone that would listen. I'm someone that would be there. It's just not, no one really ever done that to me. No one ever like came to me and explained their issues or explained their problems, to people and stuff. A lot of people, they just wanted me to like talk shit about people, or they want to ramble on about other people's, issues. And then what I came to realize is when they stopped liking me, you know what I'm saying? That's whenever they became like happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like in a sense like, oh, it's because of you, no. Like, these people were the same ones that would talk trash on other people's lives and say, why are these people, like adding me or liking my stuff or this and that. And then they're the same people though that will follow them and then start doing exactly what, exactly pretty much whatever, they wanted to do. So, and this is like a little story, but it's like I don't want to make it a story because we're already 13 minutes in. But basically, right, when I was dating my girlfriend at the time, she used to get like messages from like other friends of hers, you know what I'm saying? And she used to tell me that her friends used to ask her for money. Used to literally sit there and be like asking her for like, you send her something and blah. And my girlfriend was, at the time, was nice. So sometimes she would, like, I remember one time she sent it to this white girl or some shit. And she got mad because the white girl never paid her back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's stuff like that you come to realize as a person that, why. It's like when you're in a relationship or when you're with somebody, it's like people just always think of you. I've realized that because, this feeling of like losing somebody or just not having somebody when you used to have someone, that's the energy behind like this evil shit that I don't know who, and it's true. It's wicked people that run this shit. It's not people that are good in the heart. It's not people that think about, trying. It's people, bro, that have made a bond to just keeping somebody for their pleasure. It's not keeping somebody because they love them. It's not keeping somebody just because they really truly. And I fell for the same thing too. But at the time, I I'm not trying to say that I was, let's just say, I wasn't right in the mind. You know, I got out of jail and I was fucked up in the head. That's what I'm just trying to say, bro, is I'm not ever trying to say that I'm a good person in the sense of like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a bitch or I'm like someone that was good forever, but I'm a good genuine person. It's just I know I have issues. That's the thing about being a man, is understanding this new generation is like trying to be like, they're acting like they never made a mistake in their life, and if they did, they keep that like a secret. Like, I can explain my mistakes and it's not like a big ass deal, but like for like these young niggas, it's like the moment listen, I'll give you a pure example. Nigga, you could just hate sitting in traffic. I've been noticing this shit. Nigga, you could be sitting in traffic, right? And you'll see these little dweeb ass motherfuckers, bro. They'll sit there and get mad because they don't want to wait in traffic. I've seen, yes, this is it. I'm not even gonna say any race, but if we know a race, man, these motherfuckers will sit here and do a whole U-turn on a street right in front of a police department. That is how down bad our society is getting. Like, no one has common sense, which again, I don't really have it a lot, but I'm talking about we're seeing extreme levels of it. Like, where you're witnessing, bro, like people trying to kill each other without trying to kill each other, if that makes sense. Like for example, when was it cool to try to make somebody like a problem and just put someone down and act like they're not gonna do nothing or do shit? But every time you're there, or like somebody is like, you're proving yourself to do shit or you're making money or whatever, it's like you'll notice people hate on you. So it's like, what should I do? Should I just sit around and do nothing all day? Or should I go out and at least make some money? And that's the whole purpose of what I always try to explain, guys, is like, no matter what you do, bro, it doesn't matter if you're doing it for good. It don't matter if you're someone that's negative and doing bad shit. Ain't nobody give a fuck until you start proving it to them. And that's the sad part about life, is proving shit to people is very, very evil. Anytime you gotta prove something to someone, leave. Don't deal with that person. If a person loves you and cherishes you and cares about you, they will honestly be there for you. They will be someone that's around you, that wants to be around you, that wants to like you, wants to care about you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that sits there and doesn't talk to you every day, doesn't want to text you every day, you know, that shit is a clear sign that someone does not fuck with you. They don't like you. And I've been understanding this shit for I don't even know how long, but it's sad that I always had a heart. I always felt like I was somebody's, you know, I was somebody's rock. Like, I felt like that's what I felt. And then now I'm just somebody's like image in their brain where they like, man, fuck this nigga, I don't give a fuck about him. And that's okay, because like I've been trying to say, I know eventually one day I will get what I deserve. I will get a house, I will get a car, I will be able to support myself and understand the trueness of being peaceful about how you put your work in and how you did shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying?